Hello, everybody, and welcome to the ABCs of weight release according to me. And today is a really important one, not to discount all the others. And speaking of which, hit subscribe. And if you don't know what the other pieces of the alphabet are, go back and watch them. Follow along in a sequential order. Today is P, and P is for permission. Giving yourself permission to start on a weight loss, weight release, self-loving, healthy living journey. Everything I teach I'm trying to think, I'm like, is there anything that I teach? No, everything starts off with a permission slip because so much, especially if you're working through traumas, especially if you've had really big events happen in your life, there's a part of you that's going to be skeptical. There's a part of you that's a little closed off. And by nature, we are both curious and we are both, kind of pessimistic in some ways that something won't work or we're limiting our ability to actually process the experience because we haven't actually given ourselves permission. And so I do that in the form of permission slips. You can simply do that by saying, I'll now allow myself. And remember, we've talked about allowing. This has been an important one. But simply just I allow myself to whatever it is I'm experiencing. A lot of people, it's kind of like if you've ever encountered somebody who is in like hospice care and they almost have to be given permission to die. That there is someone that they need to know is going to be taken care of, something that has not been concluded and that will allow them to transcend into whatever spirit realm or whatever is after all of this livelihood. And they will have family members who they haven't talked to in a while come by and say, hi, mom, hi, dad, hi, whoever you are. I'm okay. You can go now. So even within our transition from life to afterlife, we have to have permission. And if you're looking at where you are now to where you want to go, or kind of this next venture of your life, and if you've been feeling stagnation or stuck, I invite you to give yourself permission. Like I was starting to say, I do that in the form of a permission slip. So I, Eve, give myself permission today to blah, 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 blah. By the time you're watching this, there is on my website under permission slips a PDF that you can download for just a very simple permission slip, but kind of to open your unconsciousness up to say, hey, this is what I want and this is what I'm telling myself, but also the universe and just the universal energies that this is now what's going to happen. So I invite you to do that, because when we can really give ourselves permission, our life is able to transform. And whatever your reasonings are, why you're stuck or why you're holding back, are really irrelevant. And what I mean by that is honor your feelings and honor where you're at, but they're irrelevant in creating your next step. Like, honor them, work through them, feel them, journal about them, burn them, put them in a river, box them, whatever you need to do for your healing process. But when it comes time to, I am ready to transform my life, that is what I mean by they're irrelevant. They're real, they are happening, they're your reasons, they're your excuses, they're your whatevers, but let them go. Give yourself permission to lead the life you want. Give your body permission to let go of the weight. Give your mind, your heart, your soul permission to be who you are. So I invite you to explore that with regards to weight loss, with regards to self-love, especially in self-love. I do permission slips, but I invite you to explore this for yourself. What are you going to give yourself permission for now? What are you going to forgive? What are you going to let go of? And what are you going to allow into your life now? I, Eve, give myself permission today to open up to my authentic self. I am constantly exploring this concept of who am I? Deepak Chopra did a meditation here in Denver on that. Who am I? So yes, give yourself permission. Give that, and I write messages on my hand when I get them. Give yourself permission and go to my website, inspirationaleve.com. Follow me on all social media. I am out there in the world under Inspirational Eve in just about every single avenue. But go and download that permission slip and print it out and write it out. Put pen to paper and give yourself permission to be who you were born to be, baby.